I will give the coaching hat to her as much as she wants, to be quite honest. So, we're going to play around with it a little bit. It'll be fun to, I think you've seen it with the Fever. She's been very active on the sideline when she wasn't playing, so we'll utilise that as well.
Stephanie White shaken as Liberty coach Sandy Brondello praises Caitlin Clark like never before. New York Liberty head coach Sandy Brondello offered sky-high praise for Caitlin Clark that has many wondering if Indiana Fever coach Stephanie White is quietly fuming behind the scenes. As Brondello prepares to lead Team Clark in the WNBA All-Star Game, she casually mentioned giving Caitlin Clark the coaching hat, saying, "I'll give the coaching hat to her as much as she wants, to be quite honest."
So lads, every single team in the WNBA wants Caitlin Clark on their team. Except for maybe New York Liberty. The New York Liberty sent their mascot in. The New York Liberty sent their mascot to try recruit Caitlin Clark.
That single line echoed far beyond the court and has ignited discussion over how Clark is treated by coaches outside of Indiana compared to her own team. This statement, while seemingly playful, highlighted a stark contrast in coaching philosophies, and perhaps unintentionally, put Stephanie White's leadership under the microscope once again. Clark, sidelined from the All-Star Game due to injury, has remained visibly involved on the sidelines for the Fever, often seen directing plays, communicating with teammates, and reading the game like a coach in training.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we're good friends. Like, I've been able to talk to her a lot kind of through this, process. And honestly, I've kind of went through something similar in my career. My first year I didn't play due to injury, and then second year I had like 3 to 4 soft tissue injuries that I was dealing with. And it's kind of, you look back and it's a blessing in disguise because you're able to just learn and grow and, understand it's all part of your journey, and you just got to, continue to figure out what you need in a pro career. And so, just trying to be that kind of soundboard for her and that voice, having gone through something kind of similar, and, knowing obviously it's really unfortunate that we don't have her, but, she means a lot more to the game than just showing up and playing. And I think you're able to see that with just the excitement in Indy right now.
Brondello's acknowledgement of this leadership, and her willingness to let Clark actively participate in strategy, has come across not just as respect, but as a masterclass in recognizing and nurturing basketball IQ. While Brondello called the idea fun and praised Clark's sideline activity, the underlying message was loud and clear. She sees Clark not just as a player but as a basketball mind worth listening to. Meanwhile, Stephanie White has faced ongoing scrutiny this season over her rotation decisions, injury management, and overall communication with her players. Most recently, questions were raised about her awareness of player injuries, and now this public display of admiration from Brondello adds pressure.
I really care about individual play.
And I got traded, yes. My son hit me up after he goes, I've created history. This is awesome. I got traded as a coach. But look, I get to coach with Sabrina. I'm on Caitlin Clark's in Indianapolis. What a great show. So we'll go out there.
Clark's elevated role in the All-Star Game planning feels more aligned with her potential than what she's often allowed within the Fever structure. Fans and analysts alike are asking the question, why hasn't White tapped more into Clark's court vision and leadership? The Liberty organization has been subtly, and at times not so subtly, courting Caitlin Clark for months. From social media interactions to friendly player exchanges and now this coaching praise, the Liberty appear to be rolling out a red carpet. Brondello's relaxed but meaningful comments about allowing Clark to help coach have sparked comparisons with the Fever's sometimes disorganized approach. The difference in tone between Sandy's excitement and Stephanie's silence is jarring. Brondello sees Clark as a peer in strategy. White, at least publicly, hasn't shown the same level of appreciation. The broader WNBA community is buzzing over Brondello's move. This isn't just about letting a player help call plays. It's about respect, trust, and valuing the complete basketball package. Clark isn't just a scorer, she's a strategist.